English to Success. Your path to success.
Chapter 1. The Lost Carrots. Once upon a time, in a large green forest, there lived a small bird named Timmy. Timmy was a bright little bird with soft blue feathers that shimmered in the sunlight. His wings were small but strong, and he loved to fly high in the sky. Timmy was known all over the forest for his cheerful songs and helpful nature. Timmy had many friends in the forest. There were the tall, strong trees, the busy little ants, the friendly squirrels, and many others. But Timmy's best friend was a kind rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was a white rabbit with long ears and soft, fluffy fur. She loved to hop around the forest, searching for fresh vegetables and sweet flowers to eat. Rosie was always smiling, but one day, Timmy noticed that she was not smiling. She looked very sad. Timmy flew down to Rosie's side and asked, "Why are you so sad, Rosie?" Rosie looked at Timmy and said, in a quiet voice, "I lost my carrots. I spent all day looking for them, but now they're gone. I can't find them anywhere. I feel terrible." Timmy felt sorry for his friend. "Oh no, that's very sad, Rosie," he said. "Don't worry, I will help you find your carrots. You don't have to be sad. I am here for you." Chapter 2. The Search Begins. Rosie looked up at Timmy and smiled a little. "Thank you, Timmy. But where do we start looking? The forest is so big, and I have no idea where I dropped them." Timmy thought for a moment. "Well, let's start by flying over the forest. From up in the sky, I can see much further than you can on the ground." Rosie agreed, and so Timmy flew up into the air. He flapped his wings as he soared higher and higher. From above, the forest looked like a giant green blanket, with trees stretching as far as the eye could see. Timmy could see the river flowing peacefully, the flowers blooming in the meadows, and the animals playing in the fields. Timmy flew around the forest, looking carefully for any sign of the lost carrots. He saw a few small animals running through the grass, but there were no carrots. Timmy flew higher, hoping to get a better view. He saw the edge of the forest and the wide open fields beyond it. Chapter 3. The Discovery. As Timmy was flying over a large field, he saw something orange sticking out from the grass. "Wait a minute," Timmy said excitedly. "I think I see something. It looks like a carrot." Timmy quickly flew down to the field to check. When he landed, he saw that it was indeed one of Rosie's lost carrots. It was bright orange and fresh, just like the ones Rosie liked to eat. Timmy picked it up with his beak and looked around. "I found one carrot," he called out. "There might be more." Rosie, who had been waiting below, hopped over to Timmy. "Oh, Timmy, you found one of my carrots. Thank you so much." Timmy smiled and said, "I'm happy to help, Rosie. Let's keep looking. I'm sure we'll find more." They both looked around the field, searching carefully for more carrots. Timmy flew up again to get a better view, and this time he saw several more carrots hidden among the tall grass. He swooped down and picked them up one by one, bringing them back to Rosie. Chapter 4. The Lesson of Honesty and Kindness. After a few minutes, they had found all of Rosie's lost carrots. Timmy had gathered them up and placed them in a neat pile on the ground. Rosie looked at the pile of carrots and said, "I can't believe it. You found all of my carrots, Timmy. I don't know how to thank you." Timmy chirped happily. "You don't need to thank me, Rosie. Helping friends is what I do best." Rosie smiled, but then she looked at Timmy with a serious expression. "Timmy, I have to tell you something. I was feeling so sad when I lost my carrots. I thought I might never find them again. But you didn't give up. You helped me even though it was hard. You are very kind." Timmy nodded. "I believe that no matter how hard something seems, it's always good to keep trying. And when we help others, we all feel better." Rosie thought about Timmy's words. "You're right, Timmy. I was so sad. But now I'm happy again because you helped me. I will always remember that it's important to ask for help when we need it." Chapter 5. A Promise to Remember. Timmy smiled and said, "That's a great lesson, Rosie. And I want to share one more thing with you. When we lose something, it's okay to feel sad. But being honest about it and asking for help is the best way to find it again. Kindness and honesty make the world a better place." Rosie nodded and said, "I will remember that, Timmy. I will always be honest, and I will always ask for help when I need it." From that day on, Rosie and Timmy became even better friends. They worked together to help the other animals in the forest, always being kind and honest with each other. Whenever someone had a problem, they knew they could count on each other. Chapter 6. Timmy's Songs and the Forest's Change. Timmy taught the other animals in the forest how important it was to be honest and kind. He would often fly around, singing songs about helping each other and doing good things. The animals loved Timmy's songs, and they all tried to live by his words. The forest became a happier place because everyone remembered to be honest and kind, just like Timmy the little bird. And whenever someone felt sad or lost, they knew that Timmy would always be there to help them find a way. As for Rosie, she never forgot the lesson Timmy taught her. She always asked for help when she needed it, and she was kind to everyone she met. And every time she saw Timmy flying high above the trees, she would smile and think of how lucky she was to have such a good friend. The forest was a peaceful, happy place, and it was all because the animals there remembered that honesty and kindness make the world a better place.